Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in the building. DJIs are just a pain in the ass to go live from, guys. I've got to tell you. They are a pain in the ass. Never mind, we're back. Happy days, guys. We're back. Welcome back, guys. Pain in the ass. There we go. It's not really straight, it looks like. Right. I don't really do real servicing. Whereabouts are you in the country? I don't mind helping someone out. Whereabouts are you, buddy? I wonder if Nightbot's going to kick in this time. Please subscribe, mate. Yeah. Welcome back, guys. Carl's Vlogs, welcome back. How's it going, buddy? Right, we're going to do one of the oranges now. Why not? Let's do one of the oranges. Might as well, don't Yeah, good to have you back, Carl. Thanks for coming in, mate. Shame the last live dropped out. I'll tell you what it is, DJI. It turned itself off after not touching it for so long. It's a pain in the backside. I don't know why I bother trying. It's because it's such a good picture, but it's not worth the hassle. Why don't you come in a partner? Why are you still grabbing holes? I don't know. What's going on with that then? Yeah. What's going on with this reel? Need a servicing. What's going on with this reel? Alright, let's start with the bear piece. Oh, I hate that noise it makes. It's metal against metal. Disgusting. Tiny little spools on these bad boys. Problem is I can't see what's going on the screen now, but I can see it on my laptop. So I know you're still in shot, that's the main thing. Hopefully the sound's good. Right. Obviously being, I don't know, don't get forcing nothing, man. There's a clip, quite cool. And this one likes to spring out bad, remember rightly. There you go. Each one's very different. The grip there, but on that much way. Right, no washer in there. Okay, so that's all these areas as well. You can't leave things out easily, so see what they spin like before we take it apart. Actually, right, but they're being done now, they're apart. I mean, to be honest, they don't really need doing it. We're doing it now, it's all part of the service. I'm not doing that for service. I hate these clips. These have all got the same bearings, by the way. All these avenues that you see me servicing have all got ceramic hybrids. And they're all dry. Hence why we're trying to get any grease and contaminants out of them now. Which these ones didn't have, but we're going to do them anyway. Where's Nightbot? Has he left the building? Has Nightbot left the building or something? It's a bit out of order, isn't it? It's out of order, Kojak. Well out of order, bruv. If I miss any of your chats, my Nightbot saves it, by the way, so I can have a look at it. Charles Logs, honestly, no worries, man. I like doing things like this when it's going right. I did one the other day and it went really wrong. Just because I hadn't done one for a year. Now I've done them again, I'm alright. I've got the hang of it again. This is the one with the Aquios mag, so I'm not very keen on washing this one right now. Let's see what the casing looks like. If it looks nice, you won't bother. This has got an Aquios mag in it. I don't want to get that all nasty and wet. No, there you go. It just literally look. It don't need it. It don't need it. It's fine. We don't need to wash that one. That one's groovy. This is more about the gearbox. It's a bit like the cage. The cage doesn't really need it either. Look, just use a little wipe down with my rag. It's a bit different on these. There's no sort of grooves and gaps for it to get in. This one's a beauty. This is the low rider style QT, the newer QTC out of the two of them. The other one's an older one. This one's a newer one. It's a beauty of a cage. Look at that. I'm not washing them. It's got a little dink in it. When did that happen? Let me see sort that out. I don't know now. When the hell did that happen? Didn't happen whilst I've been fishing with it. It's got a little dink in that. I'm not scared to have a go at straightening things. It's a bloody epic Kojak's like, no. That's a bit better. Yeah, it's getting there. I'm putting a rag in between the screwdriver and there you go. There you go. Sorted. Don't know when that got a ding. It's straight, man. Look. It's better. It was a little bit dinked. You gotta do these things, Kojak. Has to be done, brother. It's half the service, mate, finding these little bits as you're going along. I didn't drop it. It must have been dropped before. I've never noticed me drop it, and I didn't ever recall that before, so it's, must have noticed it before. See, now this has got the more modern style cage, and in there, big old blue balls just come in, buzzing around. In here is a screw instead of a silly little clip. I've got to remember which one that is, so we'll leave that one dirty. Bye, Nightbot, hello buddy. We're going to wash this bit, because this is the bearing that I like to clean. And there's all that wearing in grease there from the gears. So I'm going to wash this bit. Be back in a minute. Actually, let's strip this down and get this soaking. This one probably didn't need doing. Well, that's what this one's got, original washes in it. It's something I need to upgrade. It's got original clutch washers, not them daily wash. It's got original clutch washers, not carbon ticks. I need to upgrade them. This one's got a... Oh mate, be careful when you're taking things apart, guys. I've just killed that dog. So I can bend it back, luckily. Be careful, guys. It's because the other wheels didn't have it. I have to bend them back somewhere. There we go. She's a beauty. But yeah, be careful of that. When one reel hasn't and one reel has, always check. Oh, this is definitely needing cleaning. Oh yeah, of course, these have got that dirty little spring on them, haven't they? Let's get rid of that. On the spring. That goes on that pillar, the left hand pillar, the opposite pillar to the mechanism. That goes on. Well, remember that, guys, this is different. That's why I hate when things change that much. Alright, we're just going to go and clean this one side piece. I can just imagine you, Kajak, sitting there and beating that casing with that reel. Look at the picture of man. Just to get that mank out of there, really, and clean this bearing out. This bearing is the most important bearing. The anti-reverse bearing. That's the most important thing on the whole reel. Let that dry over there for a minute. Right. Clean these components in. Get that big old piece out of the way. Jason going fishing. John Olive, welcome in. Nice. Yeah, I'll be going fishing over the weekend. Alan's supposed to be coming down, but I haven't heard from him again. Still got the binding ink agent on it, so I was still pretty well serviced that, to be honest. Probably didn't need to do these reels, but I'll be doing them now anyway. That was still mint. All these sort of bits are needed, definitely. Sorry, I'm chopping my head off, but yeah, night bite's in the house, you know, it's finally here. I was just saying that earlier, John. I wouldn't mind one, but it takes like 20 hours, like 12 to 24 hours for reels components to get cleaned. So I'd have to like leave them in there overnight and that, and I ain't got the patience for that. I would love to get one, but you'd have to get a big one, and then I like doing one reel at a time, so I'd have to get cages and label each cage what reel it's from and all that. So it's like, the time I've done all that, this is better than some people bother doing, so like my service is pretty extreme anyway, compared to what some people do with them. I mean, some abbeys have never had this done in their lives and they still work fine. A lot of people just slosh a bit of oil in there and that's it, you know what I mean? This is just making sure they stay tip-top condition, really. This isn't extreme clean. I do it like this every time I do it, pretty much. Sometimes I will just do the bearings. I'll leave the gearbox. So next time I do anything, I probably won't do a full service. I'll probably just do the the bearings. Because they're ceramic dries, they need to be kept clean. When you wash them, you obviously sort of chance of pushing water and stuff in there. But yeah, I have thought about it or something. As it goes. Funny you say that, me and Kate were talking about it. I was mentioning it on the first live. I had another live running earlier, I mentioned it now. So that's both my rockets are now serviced. My TSRs are serviced. I didn't put any oil around the actual gear of that rocket because there was enough on the pinion to spread itself around. I'm not going to put so much on the pinion this time, put it on both. But I'll just try it out, to be honest, it's made no odds. Let's grease both up nicely now. But yeah, an ultrasonic would be nice, but it takes ages to clean all this stuff off. Before I could do it like this. "16 people in the house." Yeah, definitely needs some more washers, this one. That old washer wears off a lot worse than the other stuff. That's a lot more grime on that than there was the Carbon Tex ones. So that's something we need to get hold of at some point, is some Carbon Tex washers for these wheels. Here's the crawl that I nearly squished. Taking the gear back, forgetting this one had one. We fixed it, we're alright. Go on, spares in there. So this stuff, John, this is where it pays to have an ultrasonic to get all this stuff out without any hesitation. And you could put it all in ISO as well in the sonic cleaner. And you sit there, buzz it off in ISO, so it definitely break it all down. Just for 20 minutes, yeah, I suppose so. I'd still be too impatient for that though. I want to sort of do it and get it done. I suppose you could be taking, you could have two wheels going, clean one whilst you take the other one apart and vice versa and change it over. You could do it that way. I'm quite happy doing one at a time so they're mixing parts up to them. These are tournament shafts in these. The way you can tell a tournament shaft is one they're stainless, the whole thing. Over there. One they're stainless, the whole thing. It's ferrule stainless instead of brass. And two, the end doesn't get any skinnier on that end. That's how you know it's a tournament shaft. Very cheeky. Right, let's get the bearings out, get them drying. I might do another one after this, I suppose. I'll do the other orange, I guess, once we're at it. No, that'll be it. I'll do the other two rockets another time. I think that'll be enough. I'll heat them again in a minute. Where's the ice? That's over there. Just to make sure they're dry without overheating them. Oh yeah, that's dry. A bit warm, definitely dry. That was well hot. Doesn't matter, they can take it. It's designed to take quite a bit of heat. Ceramic and metal, you ain't going to melt in that now. They are lovely and clean now. Happy days, right. I'll put the gearbox together first whilst that all cools down. I'll do the spool last. So first of all, grease in this you, don't I? Think I've got it in and it's out of view. Takes quite a bit of grease, this thing, man. Seriously. I'll pack it in there. So that's that greased. I'll do my normal thing on this. I'll cover the whole plate and just a smidge of it. It's just to stop it corroding. These always corrode on that edge and stuff. This is a replaced plate anyway. This is one of the newer style. I don't know if it's Abu or an Akios one, but when the shop would have bought one, I'm not sure Akios would have been trading. So I think this is how Abu changed theirs to before it went to Akios. But the guy who owns Akios or AKS and over is actually the guy from Abu, isn't it? So, or one of the guys involved with it, you know. Happy day, Simon. Old Simon. There's a lot of grease, just enough to do what we need to do. Some people cape this in grease. I've seen people absolutely loading this stuff up. So it's no good, man. Just a smidge over everything. It looks like a lot of this blue grease, but it ain't. That's one of the reasons I like this grease, because you can see it really well. The brown grease that you get originally with Abu's, I should get some of that here. Right, this is seriously annoying little spring. Where's she gone? There. Hate this thing. Pain in the backside. It sounds like nosy. And someone else driving past with the music there. What is that, Patrick's car? No. Doesn't look like Patrick. I'd say he might come back one of his wheels as well. A bit more grease on my fingers than I do the part. I mean, I could put the spring, I've got a spare spring system for this, so I could go with the sprung type in this part, but I'm trying to keep this real as original, because I got it, so I kept it, how I got it, beautiful, make sure the spring's open, right, just popped off, not so beautiful. It's not held together yet. There we go. And then it's that, so that little spring's on. We've got the little washer on already. A little bit of grease on there. Just put a tiny bit on this shelf, it's different. stuff the bottom of that. So, as it goes on. Yeah. Nice. That's the first clutch washer in the gear. I'll put the clutch together and then I'll remember to put that dog back in. Or pull, whatever you call it. Just to grease off my fingers on the washers. Remember to pull this gear up. Last time I had loads on the cog, so it doesn't matter, but let's roll it up. Well, we bent this, but I bent it back, so hopefully it's alright. Oh yeah, she's alright. That's the extra anti-reverse. Well, that is. You'll make sure the spring is in place before you put it together. Yep. That's that done. This is greased. There we go. 16 people still in the building. Thanks for staying on board. It's not the most exciting thing in the world. Some people have watched. Oh, which was the dented one? I know I never done that, so that must have been done. That's the other side. That must have been done before I bought the wheel and never noticed it. Always check it works before you go ahead and put it all back together. These things are like concaved. And some people tell you to put them like a butterfly, but I put them the opposite way around. So one cup goes one way, and they both go on top of each other, so there's a little gap in between them. And you go on. And then it's this. The easiest thing to cross-fit in the world, so make sure you go backwards first. And only if it goes on easily, you wind it up. It's a stupid little micro thing. It's such a pain in the backside. It really are. To be honest, I'm going to put that screw in by now, which is that. It's really weird having that screw instead of a clip. Hard thing to get grease onto that little tiny screw. Obviously it sounds rough because the gears ain't meshing right now, but I didn't put grease on the gears of that one either, but it's on the cog, so it's fine, because it's on the pinion. It's alright. Right then. So, bearings. Back to the bearings. Yeah, if it didn't have any on the pinion, I'd take it all apart, but you only really need it on the pinion and it spreads around as it goes. Otherwise you end up with too much greasing anyway. The stainless gears ain't going nowhere. Yeah, as fast as it was before a little bit. Looking free. If anyone ever says they're servicing your wheel, right, they're doing all this. That's why you always make sure you get your fingers there. You're doing that bit. That one. There we go, kicked in finally. Very nice. Right. This one of them can go on the back side. And it's your spacer washer. Bearing. Your brake plate with no brakes on, obviously. Yeah, just pulling the line off the side. And this horrible little clip. I hate this clip on this thing. No, I don't want it on an open. I like it so it's away from an open. That is such a nightmare to get on. It can spring so far, this thing. There you go, she's on. Yeah. Happy days. Well, that's it. That can go back together now. A little tiny smidge of the old grease on the shaft, but not a lot. I'm talking just a smear, man, to take up any discrepancy in any bearing cases. And that bit there needs it to get stuck in stainless steel. Like the Axios mag system, I just drip a tiny bit of this into that and into that. I don't do any more than that. Oh, there's a certain way this has really got to go, this one. Which way is it? There. There we go, that casing doesn't look so bad now. That's, yeah, buddy, that was the one that was bent before. Now it's looking, well, I didn't notice it was bent in the first place, to be honest. So fiddly. hands and little screws, man. Alright, maybe that's good. I'm having such trouble getting it. It's these little tiny screws in my massive hands. Yeah. So that's the Achios mag, I should have shown you that. It's nice. It's a nice mag system, that. Got to say, it's a very good mag system. Oh, this tournament shaft has always been a bit of a meg in it from this screw. I don't know why, what's up with it. It's got a little burr on it or something. There we go. That's all blown off, like. So I'll get it all tangled now. It's a nightmare, you've got to take the line off to get it back in, but it's just the way it is. You've got to do it. Or just take the lead off, but sometimes I wonder what would be easier. Yeah, you're getting knots and stuff like this. Just think taking the lead off probably easier. Or just time it when you're putting leaders on to do your service. There's no parts left, is there? It's always nice. I ain't putting that up very tight either, don't panic. That's pristine. I don't know where it's dropped. I definitely didn't do that, but it was there. It's now mint, so. Well, that is so smooth. It's insanely smooth. And central. That is crazy. That's the gears. They're so noisy, these stainless steel gears. On a QTC cage, they make a hell of a lot of noise. It's weird. It's just a stainless steel against stainless steel pinion. They are so noisy. Well, there we go. Perfect. Happy days, guys. All back together. That's the full mag. This is backwards on these. Awesome. That's it. How long has that live been? 45 minutes. Not too bad. I can do them a lot quicker when I'm not live. certainly is, Kodak, certainly is, brother. Oh, best do one more of them quickly, and then that'll be me done for doing these. Let's get this one done. At least we know all the oranges are done. Mini Muncher, Gordo, Big Mike, welcome in, people. Sorry you can't see my boat race, it's not exactly a bad thing though, is it? Oh yeah, this one needed doing. Donkey. I'm going to change that juice quickly actually. Bit better. Right, bearings. I don't do that, it's because it's metal to metal when you're taking the shaft, that's horrible. You're taking the spindle out, it's not called a shaft, it's a spindle. Oh, that's one behind. Don't do that. Overfilled these because they're smaller spools. I put 18 pound line on them. There's ain't going to be a lot of line on them, believe it or not. There's not going to be a lot left on the cast, put it that way. Tiny little spools. It's like the whole thing. I sometimes clean the spools as well, but I don't need it at the moment. That cage needs washing. Loop a line straight away. It's off. Right, see this is interesting, there's no drive washer. I think this is the one that's got it on the other side, and sometimes they have this, I don't know why. No, this is the one without any, that's right. This one didn't have any drive at all, and I left it out for that very reason, it never come with it. So I left it out. It hasn't just fallen off somewhere, is it? No. This is, I remember one of them didn't have it, and it didn't seem to need it. I don't know why it didn't have it when I bought it. I mean, I could put one in there, I've got one. I think I did put one in there and it screwed it up. You don't need it, I remember looking, you don't need the washers in there if you don't need them, simple as that. They're only there to pack one side out, but this reel didn't seem to need that. I remember it happening now. You could argue you could leave the other side on, but I like to take the casings off. basically taking the side cases off the bearings. You can do this with ceramic, you can do it with standard bearings, you can do it with all of them. Well, I can get most of them, sometimes you just can't get them off. Easy welcome. See, we've had a few new subscribers today, so thanks very much, guys. We've had a couple more, I've noticed, when I looked on the stats a minute ago before this live. As I was setting the live up, it told me I had a couple more subs. Oh, I'll put it on top of it. Oh no, I lost it. That's so small, like as thin as like 2 hairs or something. This one's a mono mag, QTC mono mag. I think it is, it hasn't got it written on there, it looks like one. It's not, it's a very good copy. Yeah, it's QTC, that one's big. I keep going down there, it's big magnet. This is the one that's glued in as well, with no base screw ups at the back. It's just glued in, so you've got to be careful with this one. And the magnet ain't looking the best anymore. Still works though. To be honest, once again, that case doesn't need cleaning. That's clean, it's got no corrosion. It's got a nice thin layer of oil off my hands as we're doing this, so that doesn't need doing, just a bit of oil on the mono. Just to make sure it doesn't seize up. Beautiful. This cage is being washed because it's filthy. And this will tell me if I upgraded the base plate of this one. Yeah, I did. I thought I'd done both of these. So clean, huh? Surprising how clean they stay, some of these oils. That's why one of the captive nuts falls out of this, we remember this. I remember I bought all these second hand, obviously. Some of them had their own little issues when I bought them. But like that one I just straightened out a minute ago. That was obviously bent when I bought it. Never noticed it. It's not anymore. Like that one's being washed along with that side case. That's definitely an upgraded case. But don't forget to pull your puller first. That is needing dirt. That is needing doing. greasy, that's for my liking. Yeah, a bit too greasy, all that for my liking for that part there. This one's definitely been used more than the other one. By the way, I've just, off camera, I'm going to do them two. I'm going to take them back apart and put some grease on the coat, because I did forget to. And it would be alright, but I decided I'm going to, but off camera. I'm not doing it on camera. It'll take me minutes off camera, I've only got to take some of this part. Because I just realised I forgot to put grease on the main coat. And it's just not good enough. I'm not having that. Let's go more easily back in a minute. Got to go and walk the horse. That's how the water getting old, isn't it? Here, water, you need toilet. What I like about a lot of bottle brush here, it goes in with little holes and cracks on that cage, so it gets them all clean. Nice bottle brush. Remember it goes through the bearing as well, which is really handy. That's good. It's a small one that goes through around the reverse bearing. Let's go. Bloody cats, I've got to sort that out. I'll flare that back over one day. No worries, thanks for joining in, Izzy. Appreciate it. Don't know how much longer, I'll probably do this one and call it, and I've got to take them two back apart and just put some grease on the main cob. And then I've got the other two to do, which I'll probably phone Kodak on a video call for, because I'm really done on lives. It's like, it's hard enough as it is, guys, let alone doing it whilst we're live. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to show people. Right, so what can we do now? We can put this, we can actually put that bit back on quick. Get it out of the way. The screws, I just mix them up, but they're different sizes. These are smaller. The other bit's got two big ones. And you've got that one over there which is single for the drive shafting. This is one of them out of all of them turning the big fat finger time. Make sure the old bullet ain't stuck. That can be an issue. No, that bullet ain't never getting stuck. It's one of the posh ones. No chance. Absolutely no chance that's getting stuck. Along with the inner and the outer. That's a lovely bullet. Speed bullet. A bit of grease in that. Oh, that can stay out a minute. The anti-reverse bearing, this thing I'm greasing here, is the most important thing to look after on an Abbey. They are, you can get them out. You've got to buy a special puller for about 40 quid. Push and pull it out. Which isn't a big problem. It's just getting one from America, because that's the only place seems to have them. So that's ready. With the shadow cap. It's going to be the only cap. Nick that on. That's ready to go back together. Get the bearings out, and then we'll clean the rest of it. Do the heat trick in a minute. Just put both out. Yeah, no, not clean. I'm hoping two of the cases will start together, like they tend to. So we'll give that a second in the air, just to air on itself. I'm hoping two cases start together, because I'm only seeing 3 of them. There we go. Happy days, right. So this one's dirty, man. This one's been used a lot more than the other one. If I remember rightly, this one had £18 line on it before, because I wanted to use one of them instead of it sitting around doing nothing. A £15 line on it, or £12, whatever I put on it. So that's why I put £18 on both. It's going to pretty much spool it out, but I'm not going to play on that one. It's just how it is. Okay, Jack. I can't even see how many likes we got. I can't even see any of that this time. Where is my phone? Oh, it's up there, isn't it? I can't even see all that for some reason. I know I've got 1.24 subscribers, so it's gone up. Thanks, guys. Legends. Nice. Right, cleaning these bits again. You are right, an ultrasonic cleaner would be nice. This one's also not got carbon tips washers, so I need to get a pair of carbon. I just need to, yeah, these are the only 2 about them, so I need to replace these 2 carbon tips, washers for carbon tips. Seems to be the only ones I've got so far without. That's probably because these are casting reels originally. They weren't even put on in the ocean. They were literally set up for casting. Lovely. Terry B, welcome in, brother. How's it going, man? Just doing some Abus, mate. Some 5,500 Abus. Swedish models. A little service. I can't believe how dirty that one is. It's all gummed up. That's that bloody cutting in paste that he gave me. Because he put a bit of much on the gears and just works its way down the shaft. That's why I don't like putting too much grease in there. So it does stuff like that. It gets any bearings. And then dry ceramics. That's no good. I think there's a grease on there. Just a smidge. Just that bearing tolerance. I'm so happy I'm going to take the other two back apart just to put that smidge of grease on that main gear. I'll do that in a bit. It was delicate, that thing. It's not very strong. Little carrier. Yeah, there's a lot of scum coming off in here this time. This needed doing. This one did get used quite a bit, I remember. It's really like the two of them. Quite a heavy bit of greasy sediment in this one. It's been chucked away after this service days. Must have been a bit heavy on the old grease pump when I put it all together. Well, that bit there should need heavily on it. The pool, the dog, whatever you want to call it. You can't call it something different. The anti-reverse pool, I think is actually named. This is a backup. So you're not relying solely on the anti-reverse bearing. Well, that's been thrown away. That's disgusting. Back in. Right. Here we go. I'll just get grease everywhere, man. Oh yeah, we want to do it on the base plate first. Far too much. And This is, like I said, if you weren't watching earlier, this is purely for corrosion purposes. I just smear like a bit all over the base plate, because this thing here is the thing that ends up corroding and killing the whole reel. And they're not expensive to get, and I've got spares, but that's not the point. I've actually got brand new spares, 2 of them, with all the pulls and everything. So we're equipped. Right. Where's that sort of fluff? There's just grease building up on the end. That is fluff now. They're not fluff, not when doing this. Here's the other side. This one's got the uprated spring system, the other one's got the standard with the added spring. Now she put a little screw back in there, which is the joy of this system. I like it. I prefer this to that little clip. There we go. Now wipe your hands, don't have that much grease on the system. There's a little washer going, man. There's a little washer. Grease off my hands, that's all I want on this. I'll grease that in a minute. Once it's in place. There's one of them. Some flat metal. Standard metal. Drag washer. I don't like loads of grease in the drag, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Just enough off my fingers. That's all you need. Beautiful. Ready for the case. No pull. Actually, it's pull. Never force that open, unless it's an accident. Right, that's the top case can go on. Gear. See, this is the thing, I'm rushing this. I'm forgetting that gear. You're right. That's all I've got to do is that. Well, I don't know, I've got to take the wheels apart to see that. I've got to do that. Bit of a joke really, but... Perfect. Right, now I can go back together. Perfect. Thanks everyone for joining me today. Appreciate everyone here. Absolute legends. I'm going to finish this one, I'm going to call it. So thanks everyone for joining. We've got a little thing to go yet though. We've got these few bits to go back in here. No. Oh, this is the one that was a nightmare, I remember now. You never know what's happened to your reel before you go hold of it. Particularly that's how it happens at some point in his life. We'll put this one, I should imagine. This is the one that's been gammy in this time. Pretty good shot that one. Small screws, man. It's a bit tight. Isn't it? I hate having big hands, people, I tell you. These little things ain't made for big hands, man. That's what she said. Okay, so let's put this bearings back together. He's going to be ready for if Alan turns up for some casting. Probably take Mazika out for that, huh? Just for a laugh. I'll take plenty of reels in there if you're going casting. There's one bearing. As you got a certain way up they go. These cases, one's concave and it's got a concave down, convex up, otherwise it grabs all of the bearings. Yeah, I'm not liking this look on the pad. Why is it looking well different on my iPad tonight? Okay, man, welcome in, buddy. Sorry if I'm missing everyone. I'm a bit paying attention. The only problem with doing these, you can't interact properly with people. Right. So one goes in that back side. This is the one that had no washers in it. I remember I put one in it as well and it didn't like it. It did something. I remember I had to take it back out. Don't say easier. What's that? Don't do that to me, man. That's what gives them a bloody knot. Get off. Either ping off, ping off. That's it. Get away. It's because I've got to, if you're just joining and wondering what I'm doing, I've got to do this to get the spool back in the cage. It's a pain. It's a right roll pain. Well, you've got to get that through the cage first. I've just unspooled loads of it. This is going to get messy, this one, I can feel it. I think I've got it. It's going to be alright. It's so twisted. It's because it's a brand new lever. Get through there, yeah. That's not what you want. Cool. I'll be a while sorting this leader out, bear with me. This one's gone into a little bit of a pickle. I'll straighten the middle there. Perfect. Smooth. Just got to try and get this line back on here now. Yeah, pain, isn't it? There's a massive leak there, look. Maybe a pain. I'm doing a bimmy twist on you now. Stop it. Bimmy twist it out. So hard, but it's not on the reels, do this. Well, on a rod, sorry. It's a big straighten like that. It's a brand new leader, that's what's done with that. Yeah, just got to twist it a bit. So awkward with no rod. There we go. Another one done. Perfect. Lovely. Well, there's no parts left on the table, that's the main thing, guys. Well, I'm done. I've kind of had enough of doing it live now, to be honest. Thank you all for joining. Oh man. Oh. I hope you all had a good one. Thanks all for joining. Cheers for the likes. I don't know how many we got because I can't seem to see it on there. I don't know why it's not showing that. It should be. So 17 watching. It's not showing me how many likes I've got on my pad for some reason. But appreciate everyone's time. Thanks to the new subscribers. What's that little messages come up? Little messages come up. What was that all about? Never seen that before. It's bizarre. Anyway guys, thanks for joining. This has been KayakDangler. I'm going because I need to do some other bits. I've got to set them 2 wheels back apart and put some gear on the oil and the gears. But thanks very much guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. This has been KayakDangler. Until next time, we'll catch you on the beach, man. See you later guys. Thank you very much.